everyone. Hello. So happy to have you here today. Welcome. We have Elena and Emmy and Alexandra. Hi, Coral. Coral, I'm wearing one of those 12.99 dresses again. And hi, Tony. Hi, Tim. Hi, Rona. And Lynn, how are you? I hope your weather over there in Malta is not as hot as it was. Elspeth, welcome. Welcome, Carolyn. Welcome, Hans and Paul, Stephen and Kate. Hello, nice to see all of you too. Welcome, Rose. Welcome, Gail. Welcome, everyone. Oh, thank you, Yoniel. I really hope that's how I say your name. Thank you, Yoniel. Or is it Joniel? You will have to tell me. Hi, Catherine. Welcome. Good to see you. So, welcome, everyone. While we are waiting, hi, Lynn. While we are waiting, in terms of using the platform, you can see all of the comments popping up there, and that is how you let me know, hey, we can't see you, we can't hear you, there's a weird thing over your shoulder, or what is that, dessert, whatnot. Oh, Stephen, your naughty Valencia jokes just cracked me up. Oh my goodness. Um, Welcome, Sue. Happy to have you here today. So then you also have the location button, so that's how you can tell exactly where we are. And then also the postcard option, so that lets you take pictures from my camera, and then you can upload them on the Hey Go Voyagers Facebook website or Facebook wall rather, and say, oh hey, took a visit to Valencia today. It was gorgeous, whatnot. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Ansars. Welcome. Hi, Reverend Deed. Good to have you here today. So, hi, Peter. Oh, yes, so the earrings. Yes, so I got these in Alberobello in Italy, and this was one of the very first tours I did. It was on a different platform, unfortunately, but I do have the tour all written out. So in case I go back there, I will absolutely do another tour with Hago, because it was absolutely gorgeous. If any of you have been to Alberobello, it is just stunning. It's where with all these little houses that have these cone-shaped roofs. Um, let's see. Hi, Peter. Hi, Helen. Hi, Janet. Coral, thank you. Yes, I have the large poof up today. Hi, Pilar. Hi, Mary. Um, yes, it is a $12.99 dress. It's actually an orange onesie. I thought you would all appreciate that today. Hi, Ellis. Good to see you. So, welcome, everyone. We are officially starting. So, now that you have seen me, just a little about me. My name is Kelsey. I'm from Chicago and Portland, Oregon originally, and my husband and I moved here to Valencia in February. We are loving it, except for the heat. We're not loving the heat. The heat is not so good. It was one of the first times I took a siesta today, so I needed it. It was really hot, although it is cooling down slightly. There are some clouds in the sky. I'm quite happy that I'm not looking like I just exited a sauna. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Sue. Hi, Marty. Welcome. So, my name is Kelsey. Let's get started. Let me flip this around here and show you exactly what we are looking at. So, the title of this tour is the Redonia Plaza, the brothels, and also the Queen's Plaza. So we're headed over to the Queen's Plaza and the Redonia in a little bit, but this, even though it is the Olympia Theater, absolutely stunning, this is the site of the very last brothel in Valencia. Now, let me just show you some of the beautiful architecture on this building. It's stunning. So this building itself was opened in 1915. That was after the brothel was shut down. So actually, let me back this up just a little bit. In terms of where we are, let me just show you. This is the map of Europe. You can see Spain all the way in the lower left-hand corner. And then this is the map of Spain. You can see we are on the Mediterranean coast. We're about 2 hours south of Barcelona and 2 hours east of Madrid. It is a very Mediterranean climate, so very hot, very sweaty. Yeah, Lynn this year has been so hot. Hi, Linda, and hi, Anna. Hello, Marilyn. Welcome. So, so this theater here, let me just tell you about it because we're looking at it, and then I'll give you a little bit more of the history. So the theater itself is the Olympia Theater, and it was opened in 1915, built by the architect Vincent Rodriguez Martin, and this is the exact site where the convent of San Gregorio once stood. So it's been showing films for 50 years. It's had more than or it's had thousands and thousands of performances. The San Gregorio convent was here until 1911, so about 4 years before they built this beautiful theater. And the architect was the person who said, okay, well, we're going to give it this postmodernist style. It's going to be totally different from what it looked like. So here is a picture of what it looked like right after it opened, in case, it does look very similar. You can see the ironwork is still the same. And its very first opera was The Barber of Seville, which is a show that I have been in. So, oh yes, for those of you who don't know, I was trained as an opera singer, so that is something that I very much enjoy. And also, once we have 2,000 followers, I will do an operatic concert. So do feel free to follow me. Once I have 1,000 followers, we'll do a get to know me tour, and you can see the inside of my cute little Spanish abode. So, in the times when this was a brothel, it was thought of, they had thought of establishing this area as an asylum for women who were, quote, full of repentance and tired of their life to seek rest. They determined in 1345, yes, year 1345, to build a house, and this later ended up becoming a brothel, which I will show you a very fuzzy picture of what used to happen here. I suppose you can all imagine, but if you would like a not fuzzy picture, do come to the naughty Valencia, the ins and outs of sex in Spain, happening in August. But yes, there is a very fuzzy picture of what used to happen here. And then shortly after this, the virgins and the repentant women, it was closed and put under the protection of San Gregorio the Great in year 1600. So I don't care. Let me change views so you all can see something a little bit more beautiful from up top here. Let me show you the top of this building, which actually is just apartments. You can see people. There's my finger. You can see people hanging out right there. There's that joke when the Pope arrived at the JFK airport, and a reporter asked him, well, are you planning to visit any brothels? And he says, oh, are there brothels in New York? But then all the headlines read, oh, the Pope asks if there are brothels in New York. So, of course, most people don't actually think of brothels when they think of Valencia. They think of horchata, they think of the Mediterranean, they think of sangria and agua de Valencia. They don't necessarily think of brothels. But if you had been a medieval tourist here, you might have been attracted to this city that, quote, never slept. Oh yes, Paella, Paul Stephen, of course. The brothel was shut down in 1769, but until then, it had been one of the biggest and the best brothels in the world. And it was legal as well. Here, let me zoom in on some of the pretty parts above the apartments. It was legal as well, unless you were Jewish or Muslim. But this was right outside of the beautiful city walls. So the ladies of the night were not allowed in the city walls in order to keep the city, quote, pure. But at sunset, the bells would ring of all the churches, and that is when the doors would close, and that is when this brothel would open. So let me back up a little and show you just one more time. Again, this theater was opened in 1915 on the very site that the oldest brothel in Valencia stood. The most recent brothel, I guess, is also the biggest. But yes, do tune into the Naughty Valencia tour. We will discuss that a wee bit more. So let's head this way now. Oh, I have so many comments. Okay, let's see. Hi, Jillian. Welcome, Steve. Click the follow button. Thank you, Carolyn. Yes, do click the follow button so we can do an operatic concert. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Vanessa. Ladies on the roundabouts today. Hello, Linda. And so where is now the brothels located? Ooh, so we will talk about, there is still a sort of brothel here, but we will talk about that during the Naughty Valencia tour in August. So do sign up for that because I'm very excited. I'm very excited to share with you. This is one of the beautiful cafes here, as you know. Siesta time, cafe time, and tapas is a big part of culture in Spain. And I just wanted to talk or to view this beautiful cafe while I'm talking about this road, because the road is not so pretty, but what's on the road is pretty. But the road itself is important. This road was originally, it is originally one of the Roman roads here. It's been here for 1700 years, and it was built on the old layout of the Via Augusta of the Roman Empire. So let me just turn ever so slowly and show you. We are going to keep walking a little bit, but yes, this was an old Roman road, and actually I have a picture for you. Oh, also, this is what the inside of the theater looks like, in case you are wondering. But the old Roman road, this is what this road looked like, an estimate of what this road looked like. It did not have these stunning doors that we have here. Let's do vertical, 3, 2, 1. Here's one of the beautiful doors in Valencia. Valencia is known for its gorgeous doors. So this is just one of the many beautiful doors. But the street itself is 3.8 kilometers. It's right in the heart of Valencia. And it is considered to be the longest street in Spain. Let's go back, 3, 2, 1. And at the very end of the street here, well, we can't see it here, but at the very end of the street, there is this covered cross. It's from the 15th century. If you click on the picture, you can see it a little better. It's from the 15th century, and it does extend a little bit further outside the city, but this is San Vincent Martir, and it is celebrated as from crosses to the inside. So we have the cross there to show that it is past the cross, that is where Valencia, the big street of Valencia sort of starts. I also wanted to show you, so it's San Vincent Martir, Linda. It's the longest street in Spain. So just Google longest street in Spain, and that's where we are right now. So this here is the Queen Mariana And I just wanted to show you her beautiful outfit. Um, it is quite similar to what we would see during Fias. For those of you who don't know, Fias is the biggest festival in Valencia. It is a month long. Women wear these gorgeous dresses. We have floats or not floats, but like big statues made of paper mache and um, plaster, and they end up burning all of them at the very end of the festival. So it's called La Crema, and that's literally where they burn all of the big statues that have been here. Oh, I just want to show you as we're walking by. You all know I'm a foodie. Here is some of the yummies that we will find here. Hi, Becky and Sarah. Hi, Sam. Good to have you here. Oh, you're welcome, Linda. Yes, LS. I totally agree. The doors were beautiful. Hi, MB. Hi, Jean. Welcome. Yeah, so here are some of the yummy sandwiches here. These are probably about €1. These are maybe 2 or 2.50. These are probably 4 to 5 euros. Not too expensive. Can you purchase dresses like those? You have to get someone to make one for the festival. Oh, Carolyn, great question. So in terms of getting a Fias dress, they are anywhere between 2 to 25,000 euros, and they do have to be made for you. So there's there are a couple Fias shops, but those are some of the most expensive ones. So for the most part, you can't just go buy a Fias dress. Unless you want to really shell out for one, although having one made for you is also quite expensive. Carolyn, yeah, they are between 2 and 25,000 euros. They are very expensive. That's also just for the dress. You need a hairpiece, you need shoes, you need a fan, you need jewelry. It is quite something, but during Fias, it is stunning. It is from the 1st of March to the 19th. It's a 19-day festival, and it is just gorgeous. So very excited to show all of you that next year when Fias is happening. It can be expensive. MB, yes, that is very true. So we are just walking right along here. If you had come to the surprise tour, we actually ended here. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. We ended here right at this pretty corner building that is typical of Valencian architecture, with the rounded corner here, and then sort of the Queen's Terrace on the very top here. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. The shells are super expensive. Yes, I agree. Wonderful architecture. I know it's beautiful this year, and with the rain and wind. Yes, yeah. Actually, that's Jillian. That's a really good point. So the wind and the rain did cancel quite a few of the activities that they had planned. But of course, this is just my opinion, but when we had just moved here, so it was actually sort of a blessing in disguise just for our family, because we were not prepared for the crazy Fias that happened when we had just gotten here. There are marching bands at 3 in the morning. There's fireworks from 6 a.m. until 2 a.m. I mean, the city never sleeps. It's insane. Well, necklace I bought there years ago. Maybe I'll just content to wear that when I join your festival tour. Sounds good, Caroline. Yes, Jillian, it is amazing. It is a one-of-a-kind event. Oh, actually, okay, so let me just pop down this little alleyway here. This is one of the little sort of shopping mall alleyways. There is a Fias store at the very end of this here. And let me just show you what the dresses look like, because they are stunning. And And this will sort of help you understand all that is involved in the Fayas dress. All right. Oh, you can see some of the fans here. These aren't Fayas fans, but these are just beautiful fans. Ooh, here are some of the shoes that they wear and some of the purses. The purses are 19 euros. The shoes are 65. The fans are 20 to 25. So these of course are some of the cheaper ones. Um, no, not 12.99. Aren't these beautiful? I know. All right, take your screenshots. Take your screenshots. Yeah, these are way more affordable. But here are some of the fabrics. Oh, here's a dress. Yay! Here we go. So these are some of the fabrics, and this, of course, is a dress that's made. But this, I mean, it is not nearly to the extent that you would see the gals wear in March. It is, I mean, it is absolutely stunning and amazing. Yeah, the aprons too, exactly. But yeah, do look at the picture I posted a few minutes ago. That will help give you an idea as to all of the dresses. And here are the fabrics that you can buy. I'll just zoom in a little bit on the hair ornaments and the pins, the combs. Yes, the combs. Thank you, Coral. I know, aren't they pretty? Girls unmarried. So the women who dress up, you actually have to pay to be able to dress up, if you can believe that. I guess you can dress up, but you have to pay to be able to march in the famous parades. It's basically like a as if you were in a, what am I thinking of? Sort of like a country club. You know, you pay for a yearly membership, and then you can take part in all of the activities. All right. Oh, well, let me show you one more piece of the jewelry, and then we'll continue along. Does the money go to charity? No, Linda, good questions. The money goes to creating the big giant floats that they create throughout the year and then burn. So it is the money is then recycled into the group. But it's quite something, isn't it? Hi, Anna. Hi, William. Welcome. Oh, thank you for your donations. That's very kind. Here are some more fans too, if any of you are interested in these. These are some of the more affordable fans. I think these are only 9 euros, but still very pretty nonetheless. I'm ready for pretty. Yeah, Paul Steven, exactly. All right. So, don't mind the detour. Isn't this little mall gorgeous here? I really like this. It reminds me of the very first mall in Milan in Italy. If I ever head back there, I will bring you all with me. So, okay, we are almost to the Queen's Square here. This place, there is a little sort of mini cafe place over here that has really good horchata. And if anyone has had horchata in the States, it is probably different. So here it's made with tiger nuts. And Paul Stephen, I feel your mind going somewhere. Don't you do that? Yes, so it is made with not rice as it would be in the States. I'm just stopping to find the picture of the horchata here. Here we go. There we go. So this is what the horchata looks like here. It is a little bit different. It's not as cinnamony, and you eat them with what are called fartons. Yes, fartons without the accent. And fartons are basically this really airy bread. You know, to my to my sort of uncultured in terms of fartons mind, they sort of tasted like sweet hot dog buns, which of course they are definitely not. But I was not too much of a fan. But maybe some of you are. You know, they were good when you dipped them in the horchata, and the horchata then is very very sweet. So it sort of evens it all out. But yeah, it's made from what's called chufa or tiger nuts. So it's basically a root, and the Moors brought it in the 2,000 years ago from Egypt. So the ingredients come from very far away. Aren't these beautiful? Yes, the buildings are so pretty. Oh, for those of you who want more food pictures. Oh, how funny. Here are some fartons. These actually look very good. I'm surprised because the ones I had really did look like um, hot dog buns with some sugar on them. But these look like they have more, maybe they were fried slightly, or they have more butter on them either way. And then also powdered sugar on the top, which is a nice touch. And it's just one for 50 cents or five for €1.25. So not too expensive. There's also this, which is coconut and apple cake. One giant piece here. You can see this whole piece. This is one piece. Is €1.90, and you can sort of see back here. I'll zoom in on their other options they have. I know, don't these all look so good? We're going to be there in September. What's the name of, what's the tapas bar named again? Uh, oh, Marilyn, you're talking about the tapas bar that I really, really like in El Carmen. It's called El Botijo. El Botijo. Botijo. El Botijo. Absolutely delicious. Ah, thank you, MB. Welcome, Stacy. Yes, super tasty, very yummy, Linda. I know, don't they? Don't they make you want to just eat all of them? Okay, so we are approaching the Queen's Square here, which this is one of the most beautiful places here, but it is also under construction. So I do have some pictures to show you of what it looks like without the construction. But we can still see what's around it, but alas, here are some pictures of what it looks like from above in the towers we are going to see. For those of you who want to try the horchata, by the way, this is the name of the horchata place. It's called Horchata Daniel. Horchata Daniel. That is the name of the horchata place. And then you can see in here how much they are. It says horchata. A big one is €4, medium is 3, and small one is €2. That small one is probably about 8 ounces, about 1 cup. So it's not very big at all. And then here is the name of the horchata place. One more time for those of you who would like to take a screenshot. Yum yum. You can get it sin azúcar, which is without sugar, but I would recommend getting an extra little sugar packet because with the sugar, it's quite intense. But without it, it's a little too bitter and kind of, I don't know. You'll have to try it and let me know what you think. Wild and crazy place here. So I know this is under construction, but let me just show you over the fence what it looks like, and then I'll tell you a little bit about the Queen's Plaza. I hope it looks pretty because I can't actually see what you are seeing right now. Hope there's not too much construction. But so this is the Queen's Plaza, the Plaza de la Reina. In the past, it was this tiny little street called Saragossa or Zaragoza. Oh! For those of you who want to see a bias dress, someone is wearing one. Oh my goodness! Oh, how exciting! Oh, look at how pretty she is! You can see her fan. Oh my gosh, how exciting! Isn't that gorgeous? And look at her earrings and how colorful the dress is. And actually, let me show you this building that's here too, so I don't look like a super weirdo following her with my camera. This is one of the other buildings right on the corner of the Plaza de la Reina. Beautiful architecture. Yes, wasn't her dress just stunning? So this is one of the biggest and the busiest squares. There are some kind of crazy people here. Oh, actually, this is funny. It's a guy he scares people for a living with his little 3 heads. And watch the guy next to the yellow dumpster. He screams and he jumps his three little heads that he's holding with his hands as people walk by. Let's see him do it one more time. So that's what you're hearing. Then you can see somebody juggling. So again, this is the Queen's Square, and we're going to see just a little bit of it. And actually, we're going to walk over to the Cathedral of Valencia. We cannot go inside; it is closed at this point in time. Oh, isn't this beautiful? They opened a little bit of this up. This little walkway wasn't here just a couple days ago. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh yeah, I'll show you the heads a little bit more, Lynn. We do have to go that way anyway. Hi Margarita, hi Sarah, hi Julia. The Naked Cowboy in New York City is scarier. Well, Steven, isn't that the truth? So this is one of the oldest and busiest squares in Valencia. It was founded in 1878 on the wedding day of Alfonso XII and Maria de la Mercedes, and it was named in honor of the new queen. It did take quite a few decades to complete, and as you can see, they are still completing it. It has been, quote, finished, and now they're just renovating, but from what I understand, it's been under construction for quite some time. And around here, there are cafes and squares and restaurants and shops, and actually, there's my favorite ice cream shop. The gelato itself is not very good, but this is just my opinion, okay? But the flavors are fascinating. So let me just show you some of the flavors here. Red Bull is one of them. Gazpacho. Pepino, so this is cucumber. Where's my finger? Here it is. This is cucumber. And next to that is aphrodisiac, whatever that means in terms of ice cream. And this one is the potato pancakes, so tortilla patatas. It's a breakfast food, so I'm intrigued that this is now an ice cream. And let's see, bocarones. This is fish, in case anyone would like to try some fish ice cream or fish gelato. Blood sausage gelato. These are fascinating. You also have the motivo and then also salmon. Anyone would like some salmon ice cream? Then, of course, you can see Bailey's Irish Cream there, Violet, which that's probably what I would try. quite something. They do have other ones that aren't nearly as unexpected. So here are some of the other ones. These are like Kinder Egg and chocolate, and this is actually a horchata one. That's cool. And strawberry and pistachio and whatnot. But these these crazy ones I have not seen before. So I just wanted to share those with you. Let me show you the guy scaring people over here just one more time. I think someone was very, very scared. He's right behind this guy here with the Portland shirt on. How funny. Uh, he doesn't seem to be getting anyone. How funny. But yeah, you can see this guy juggling to my right here. Salmon gelato sounds fishy. Yes, fish ice cream. So, in case any of you want some crazy ice cream flavors here, Valencia is the place to go. Um, so this is the main stop on the way to the cathedral, which is what we're looking at here, right in front of us. And I will make a separate tour for the cathedral, and actually we will see a little bit more of it in the Plaza de la Virgen, or Plaza of the Virgin tour next Saturday. I believe it's at 7:15-ish local time. So do join for that if you would like to see the other side of the cathedral, which looks like this. This is the view we'll have next for the Plaza de la Virgen tour. And also, this is the inside of the cathedral, in case you are wondering what it looks like, which is so gorgeous. Let me see if I can get some flowers in in the in the picture here for us. There we go. Oh, so pretty. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? So this is the Valencia Cathedral here. It's often referred to as the main cathedral, but it does have quite a few other names, so including the Metropolitan Cathedral Basilica of the Assumption of Our Lady of Valencia, which I have to say, Valencia Cathedral is slightly easier to say, slightly easier to remember. But this is a must-see spot in Valencia. The construction of the cathedral was it started in 1262, but it wasn't completed for another 250 years. So it did take quite a long time. The Red Bull ice cream, Paul Steven. Is that the place where the Holy Grail is? Yes, you beat me to it. So, just a little bit about this cathedral, and then I will talk about the Holy Grail. But yes, this was built in 1262, and although many places do think that they have the Holy Grail, this is the place that I believe the Pope recognizes as having the Holy Grail. So, a number of artifacts are being held here. They also are, you can see the Holy Grail during visiting hours, but it does take some maneuvering, as there is often quite a crowd here. The big tower here, the bell tower, is called El Miguelete, and this is this octagonal tower. Look at how beautiful that is. And it is right next to the cathedral, but this is one of the one of the tallest towers in the city. Oh, thank you for your donations. Greatly appreciated. Hi, Fatima. Hi, Alexandra. Good to have you here. This tower was built in 1381 and completed about 50 years later. But it's 206 feet tall. You can climb it. If anyone who wants to climb it, you are welcome to climb the stairs that look like this. Woof. Hola, Fatima. And so it's, oh, it also has a little bell inside it that looks like this. Let me show you. I have all these pictures I found today that I wanted to share with you. And this is the hour bell. So we hear this every hour on the hour. And yes, so this is the El Migalete. It has 8 sides and it was built in the 13th century. So, just to give you some ideas as to what it looks like, the the people living around here or existing around here, these are some of the cafes that are right along this area here. Santa Catalina is a another horchateria and chocolateria. How about that name, eh? I want to live in the chocolateria. Let's no, I think that is a little bit too busy. Let me just show you this view though, with all of the beautiful palm trees. Aren't these gorgeous? So we are headed now to the Plaza Redonia, which is the sort of main attraction of this tour. It is one of my favorite attractions, and it's also one of the most well hidden for being in the city center. So let's head on over there. You can see this street has lots of people selling things. There's henna tattoos, there's flowers, there's little artifacts. Let me just get these flowers in the picture here. Can we? Oh no, that's okay. But yes, aren't these trees gorgeous? And oh, for those of you who are Americans, there is an American Twiz shop, which, in case you would like to see what they have in here, I will just show you here. They have Lucky Charms, they have Pokemon cereal, Fruity Pebbles, M&Ms. It's all quite expensive, which is sort of hilarious considering how that's sort of the cheaper stuff in the States, you know. Yeah, the bird sounds. Oh, thank you very much for your donations. So, for those of you who came to the tour 2 days ago, this is another of the Ale Hop. Ale Hop is a shop that sells just hats and journals and and bikinis and whatnot. But their mascot is this giant cow that has a bell on it. And when people walk by it, they're always ringing the bell. So let's ring the bell. Ah, that's cool. Oh, speaking of cowbells, I just officially booked my trip to Switzerland. It is called what is it? The Hidden Gem of Switzerland. I'm headed to Basel, and do follow me for that. I posted it last night, and I'm just spending the day there. Then I am headed over to the Alsace wine region, which I haven't posted those tours yet, but this is what we are going to see for about 5 days straight. So do follow me if you would like to see those tours. We're going to Strasbourg and Colmar and Fribourg, which is one of the cities that, or one of the small towns that the Beauty and the Beast was based off of. So we can see some of the fountains that she was sitting at in the movie. It's fascinating. Too early for the U.S. Oh, darn LS. Well, I'll have to let you know how it goes. Großartig. Exactly. Um, so let me just flip this here. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. And here is yet another tower. This is the second tower in this plaza here. This is the Church of Santa Catalina's bell tower. This is in Baroque style. It's from the 17th century, and it has all these beautiful views. Actually, if you look at the views that I first sent you when we came into this, that's actually what the square looks like if you're standing right here. So you can see the bells in there just a little bit. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. I'll just zoom in a little bit up here. Isn't that stunning? What's new? Ah, yes. We are going to have quite a good time in the Alsace region. There's a lot of history here too. So this is the Tower of Santa Catalina. It is a landmark of the city, and it sort of reminds you of the tower that we just saw across the street, the Miguelete. Let's go back just a little bit here. All right. So, and also this church that it's attached to. Oh, here's a guy playing a cool instrument. That's cool. Wow, I don't know what this is. Does anyone know what instrument this is? That is so cool. Okay. Let me just show you this really fast. So this is the Church of Santa Catalina, and it's very close to the Queen's Square. Maybe Linda, I don't know. It's very close to the Queen's Square, also in a Gothic style. But the church itself was not built until 400 years after the sort of like mini church was started. So this has there are lots of things happening right now. I'm gonna move. So yes, this was built quite a bit after the initial construction. You can see a little bit of it here, but it is pretty well hidden behind all of the buildings. So, oh, the inside of the church too. Let me show you. Oh, I don't think I uploaded that one. Oh no, I had the inside of the cathedral. That's okay. The cathedral is beautiful. We'll take that. All right, let's head in here now. I have just 2 more things to show you, which of course are very beautiful. We're just gonna go right around the corner. So here are some of the paintings that people make. I can't stop and look at her paintings, but if you want to take a screenshot, I will walk very slowly. That's about as slow as I can go. But aren't they beautiful though? I love all the paintings that people do. Into Switzerland, in Basel, a salad leaf. Yeah, so Joyce, it's actually with an EL, but of course, when we to our English ears we hear Basil, right? But no, it's a beautiful town. It's the 3rd biggest town in Switzerland, right after Zurich and Geneva. So it's really stunning. I just wanted to show you before I get you to our last location. Does anyone see the narrowest house in Europe? The narrowest house in Europe. Any ideas which one it might be? Any ideas what the narrowest house in Europe might be here? So this is the yes, the middle one, exactly. So several people have claimed to have seen the narrowest house in Amsterdam, which, granted, that one is 101 centimeters wide, but as soon as you go inside, it gets much wider. This one here, this just middle section here, is 107 centimeters, but this is the entire building. It does not get bigger once you go inside. La Estrecha is the narrowest building as a whole. It's got one room on each floor. Here, let me go vertical. 3, 2, 1. And look how tall it is. It does, so people do sort of consider it as part of the adjoining building. So as you can see, the one next to it also is La Estrecha. And yeah, someone's home. Isn't that funny? But the story goes that the original woman who lived here, she had to come outside. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. She had to come outside to get in her bias dress. Here, I'll show them one more time, because the bias dress was too wide to fit in this tiny little apartment. Isn't that adorable? So also, let me just show you the plaza. Oh, this is the very front, or one of the front entrances of Santa Catalina here. You can see the beautiful rose window. How did stairs work in there? Carol, that is an excellent question. I would love to find someone who knows this owner and go have a chat with her, because I would love to know also. Let's go back a little bit, and then here is the plaza that this is located in, Plaza Lope de Vega. And this, it has 2 restaurants here that have been here for over 100 years. Some of the oldest in Valencia, not the oldest in Spain. If anyone came with me to Madrid, you would have seen the oldest restaurant in the world there from 1785 that has been open continuously. This, though, has one of my favorite buildings in Valencia, because if you notice, this building has been sort of crocheted. Oh, thank you for your donations. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for your follows. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, they put up a little sort of fence here, and then people crochet it to look like flowers. And oranges, too. We all know that Art Nouveau happens here, and Valencian oranges are no joke. So I really enjoy this part here. Let's get a little bit closer so you can see. I know, isn't this interesting? The crocheted buildings. And this is just a teenage jewelry shop. So the jewelry shop didn't do this. This is the city doing this, which I think is so cool. And you can also see the name of the plaza too. All right, we are about to head into our Plaza Redonda. Plaza Redonda rather. Very excited. Take your screenshots. Okay, let's go. So Plaza Redonda is one of the, oh, it does look like cross stitch. Carol, you're very right. I'm not too versed on the differences, so thank you. So this is Plaza Redonda, and it is one of the sort of best kept secrets of El Carmen, or of Valencia in general. So El Carmen is the old town neighborhood, but it was built in the 19th century. It was designed for as like a